YouTube, what's up? Kilo Score. Haven't brought you guys a video in a while. My bad. I apologize. Haven't really felt very much in the mood lately to do this, but things are looking up. Feeling better about it. So, bringing you guys my first official high school game from my road to glory with Malik Burks, the running back. And early on in this game, man, they put me on a lot of those like little purple routes, like the little like block for a minute and then release routes type deals, or just block. And unfortunately, I don't really grasp the concept of those too well. As you can see right there, I just said, who needs blocking, and just ran out anyway. As the game progressed, though, I started to get a little more comfortable with it and learned how to just basically like let the computer decide how long I should be blocking for, and got a little bit better. So I was happy right there. I mean, I should have stayed in the block. My quarterback got sacked. So it took a while for me to actually get a carry, and the first one right there was pretty discouraging. That what was that, like a negative one? No, back to the line. I got back to the line, so I was pretty happy about that. Right there in that play, I'm kind of just doing the spin around in circles in the backfield type deal. So getting accustomed to it. I'm not really one that's ever played like player lock or any of these like superstar type modes before, so getting accustomed to it definitely took a little bit for me. But I think I ended up doing pretty well. Hopefully you guys will agree. My running back, I mean, he's a monster. He just needs to get the ball, and right now he's just not getting the touches that he needs. I don't know if he's in a passing offense, or I don't even know how they determine that. But seems to be that all my coach wants to do on this team right here is throw the ball. So I'm hoping we can get a few runs in. I mean, that's definitely something I'd be interested in. So right here we managed to get one, and I'll take that gain right there any day. I definitely like the little fall through the guy animation. Gives me the image that my running back's just a monster, like way more of a monster than he really is. So they give me the ball out there in the flats. Pretty happy about that too. Really don't like the receiving aspect of it because I feel like if I wanted to catch the ball, I would have made myself a receiver or made my guy a receiver. So not really feeling that. Want to run the ball. Finally here, we're getting a nice power roll. This is a good play. Um, all that's really going through my head is try to follow the motion man, and when he stops, that's when you make your cut, and that's usually a good read on any of those pulling lineman plays, guys. Don't get ahead of them. Just follow that guy that's pulling with the follow the lineman, and where he stops, the hole will generally be. So that's what I tried to do on both of those power rolls, and I mean we got pretty good yards on both of them, I'd say. But I'm putting in the work, and my coach goes right back to the pass. So I'm a little discouraged at this point in the game. It's just kind of getting a little long and drawn out, and I'm just doing a whole lot of like really really half-assed bad blocking. I'm thinking, a few games down the road, I might understand, the concept of how long I'm supposed to stay back there and block for, but right now it's evading me. So hopefully, I can learn to do it, and we'll see what happens with it. Quarterback, makes a nice throw there, gets the first and 10. Pretty happy about it. And then they give me this, I don't know, was this like a lead to the weak side? And it ends up actually having a huge hole and gaining pretty good yardage, but typically, guys, I'm not very fond of that. Now, right there, you'll notice we got down into like the area where we might just score, and the coach just completely took me out of the game, and I came back in on the next series where we're obviously a lot further away from the end zone. So I was kind of hoping that was like a one-time thing. Um, Went back to work, put in the nice little run there on the draw, bounced it outside. And here I'm apparently out in receiver land again. So quarterback makes a nice throw and gets us all the way down into the red zone. And as you'll notice, I didn't get another play on that series. We got into the red zone. My running back got pulled out of the game. Now at this point, it's not really making a whole hell of a lot of sense to me because, that's kind of what you do in the red zone, I thought, is, especially in high school football. I mean, come on now. High school football is not, pro football. You run the ball a lot in high school football. So right there, they managed to give me that little crappy toss play. And luckily, I got the stiff arm on that first guy because otherwise I would have been tackled in the backfield. I hate that play, that fullback fake halfback flip. Can't stand that play. So right now I'm getting the ball in the red zone area, and I get shut down. And, just, I mean, that sucks. I've been, really wondering like why I haven't gotten the ball in the red zone, and then I get it, and I got shut down behind the line. But on the very next play, a little draw, get it back, and now instead of continuing to run the ball, we are going to throw it on 1st and goal from the like 9, I think that is. And quarterback throws it up in the air, incomplete pass. We're going to throw it again on 2nd and goal. So at this point, I'm thinking I'm really glad it's high school football because I'm kind of questioning my coach's decisions. I'd really think it would be great if we could run the ball in a little bit, but it is what it is. I get taken out for the rest of that series again in the red zone, and we go back to throwing the ball here as we come back out. And this one right here, I decided I was going to cut it upfield. I don't really know if you can do that or not, but I thought it looked like a good option. So I gave it a shot, and I didn't get the ball, so whatever. But my quarterback apparently made a nice completion for 5 yards. Now, back up the middle, hammering the ball, and I happened to get the dive call on 3rd and 2 as well. And on this one right here, on this 1st and 10, I actually hit the triangle button. I realized that I can actually go ahead and like hurry us up, I guess, like as the quarterback would do. So I hurried myself back up to the line for another draw. Next time I get the ball, it's on the power row, and I've been loving this play all game, guys, because that right side of the defense that I'm playing seems really soft. So definitely loving the power row. It's been great. Here's a toss. I'm not a big fan of the tosses either. Just not my thing, I guess. But managed to get, like, what's that, 2-3 yards out of it. So now we're getting down near the red zone again, and I'm really excited about it because I'm thinking I'm going to stay in the game, and that's important. But to ensure that I stayed in the game, I went ahead and hit triangle a couple times. That's kind of almost mandatory, I think, if you want to make sure that you're going to get the touches you need to be a superstar. So a couple runs later, don't quite get in. 3rd and goal, hurry it up. Let's get back there to the line. And I'm trying to flip it, and finally I managed to make it work and flip it just before the snap. And we got down to, what's that, the 1. And you know what? I'm sorry, but the fourth and goal on the 1, high school football, we're running this in, or we're trying to anyway, not necessarily guaranteeing that we're going to get it. But we definitely did on that job, so we ended up getting the touchdown, and that's definitely an important thing. But throughout the whole course of this game, my whole concept was I didn't appreciate how every time we got near the red zone, my running back would get taken out of the game. And you see he had 20 carries, 154 yards. He had a pretty good game. But the one thing that it reminded me of was this one particular scene from a movie called Varsity Blues. A lot of you guys are, probably younger that are playing Madden, so you might not remember this movie. It came out in, I think the mid to late 90s. But anyway, I put the clip in here. This is exactly what it reminded me of.
Look, man, I'm over this shit. I'm over it.
I hear you, man.
You don't hear me, man. Kimmer's a fucking ass racist redneck. You know how many yards I average a game?
About 100?
133. You know how many touchdowns I have? Huh? 3. That's only because I broke for over 20 yards each time. Like every time we get inside of 10, he gives the ball to Lance on a sweep or some fucking rollout to a white receiver. It's bullshit. I'm just Kilmer's black workhorse.
So my guy's not getting the respect he deserves in the red zone, and we definitely need to fix that. Apparently, after we get these games in, we can go ahead and pick new schools, I guess. I'm not really sure about that, but I went ahead and picked Buffalo in this instance because I didn't really like any of the 3 choices, and Buffalo happens to be as close to my home as any of those colleges could possibly get. So thanks for watching, guys. Kilo Score. Check me out next time. Thanks.